Hi, everybody. So I feel pretty okay, but I've had a cough and I've had symptoms. I've had things. I've had things. I'm drinking a lot of water. Big water bottle, 32 ounces. Hmm. So I may need to like take a break. I think I have a 5 minute break banner. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, 5 minute intermission. No, don't need it right now. Oh, and I need to edit this one so it says the right number. This is Solo in Isolation, number 54. How long have I been doing this? It's really since the start of the pandemic. So we're coming on 3 years. Is that true? 2 years? No, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Crazy. Died. What happened? Hey, Michael. Michael and Lisa in Medford, right over the river, over one of the rivers, through the woods. Howdy, howdy. Hey, David. 3 years in March. So true. Hey, Ariel. Ah, nice to see you all. As always, I'd love to take your requests. Definitely affected by something. Could be the COVID hit me, but not so bad because I got vaccinated. Um, two family members are in bed at home. So, hey, Draken. So I don't want to do anything too vocally challenging today. I'm gonna keep it quiet, and that's why I'm playing my Gibson, which I love. Abe Vigoda is the name of this guitar, and I'm drinking a non-alcoholic Brooklyn Brooklyn Brewery guy called Special Effects IPA. I'll try that. Oh. This is the best, I think, so far. Everything I've tasted, super good. It's not an ad. That's just the truth. So, if you want to do without the alcohol, it's really quite good. Can't fall down. I will try that. I will try. Can't catch COVID. Yeah, I know. I'll try that. All right. So, but let me start with. Oh yeah, the news is I'm going to Iceland. I'm going to Iceland to record like an acoustic ambient album with a friend of mine who's a producer, musician, and ex-band member, Kurt Unala. And Kurt has moved to Iceland and he's producing from there, working with artists much bigger than me, um, including Depeche Mode and I've forgotten the names of some of the other people, but you can look it up at kurtunala.com. Uenala. Kurt, KURTUENALA.com. So we're gonna make like a kind of a acoustic electronic mix, very different than the Jim Spagigo stuff. And so one of the songs that I had thought about doing with Jim Spagigo that really didn't work very well with them was this one, next one. There's a hum in my head. There's a hum in my head. And I send it out to you. I send it out to you. There's a hum in my head. I send it out to you. There's a buzz in my ear. Ooh, there's a buzz in my ear. Ooh, and I send it out to you. Send it out to you. There's a buzz in my ear. Send it out to you. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Ooh, you. Can you shake it? Can you beat it? You. There's a hole in my heart. Ooh. There's a hole in my heart. I send it out to you. And I send it out to you. There's a hole in my heart. And I send it out to you. Ooh. So yeah, that one's, I think that one's called Hum. Tuned because I care. There we go. And I want to play with this one a little bit with Kurt. I think everything's going to have to be simplified. Might whack a lot of lyrics. I don't know. I had a dream, but then my dream became my day job. And now I cannot find a friend to listen to me complain. I had a dream scheme, but then my scheme became a nightmare. I gotta find a scheme to fix it. I wanna sail away to utopia, utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia, utopia. Pack your bag, we're trekking to utopia. I had an ideal, and so I became a leader. But something has gone rotten and I didn't see it coming. If I had a song, then I could make it sweeter. Standing in the public square so they could hear me strumming. Utopia, utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia, utopia. Come about, we're sailing for utopia. Dear brother, I write you, expressing all my past regrets. If I had more power, I couldn't make it work. I have a plan to get me out of prison. I never should have landed here. I didn't do nothing wrong. Under the wall and then floating in the ocean. And then I will be free again. They're free to start all over in Utopia. Utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia. Utopia. Come about, we're tacking for Utopia. 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 Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia. Utopia. With the waves we're drifting to Utopia. This is a tune that I want to play. I don't know if I've done it here on the isolation. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Jerry. Oh. I'm glad I could play something appropriate. I might have played this at another, but anyway, so this is a tune I wrote a long time ago called Spinning that I'm thinking about taking to Iceland and doing something with. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning, spinning. Like an old jazz record, like a wearing blender on a merry-go-round in the galaxy. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning, spinning. And if my eyes don't shine, another glass of wine and I'll be fine. If I'm lying, you know that I'll be blue. Ooh. And if my smile don't take, I'm still awake. You shake my mind a while until I find you spinning too. No. Yeah. Ooh. like a cyclone storming, like a snail shell forming on an orbiting ball round a yellow star. You spun around, you turned me on, you left me on, and then you left me here, spinning, 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 spinning. When the great man falls. Oh, goodness. Let me try. It's been a while since. Let me see if I can do it. When the great man falls, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall. When the great man falls, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall. He was a teacher, like a sailor, like the pilot of a ship gone crazy, with all hands on deck, reaching for the storm on the high, high sea. And in the cracking, in the shaking, and in the splitting of the world like thunder, we thought we were lost, and his eyes would light up, he would dance with glee. And when we stood back on the shore, we thought we were invincible. But the tide would pull us hard when the great man fell, when the great man falls. When the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall. When he met us, he'd rename us in the image of the gods or heroes, breaking down the door, opening the way to the high wall town. You're Athena, Diomedes, Persephone, Odysseus. He would find the throne of the tyrant of the mind, and he would tear it down. And then the passages we read, we would tread upon as well. How would we go on when the great man fell, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall. father, a Chinese scholar, foot soldier at Iwo Jima. And he built a house high up in the woods where the snow is bright. And we would gather at a table constructed from an old grain silo, and we would wander up high into the hills, and we would stand in light. And now his body's just a shell, but his house is still full. We've gathered there to talk since the great man fell. When the great man falls, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall. When the great man falls, when the great man falls, when the great man falls, we fall, we fall, we fall, we fall, we fall. All right, totally breaks me up every time. I remember him really well. I miss him. He would have been like 130 years old now, but I still miss him. All right, how about that's enough of that. I'm not sure I can do. Oh, you're welcome for playing Concrete, and you're very welcome. I don't think I can play Concrete. And Phil, yeah, don't think you've heard Spinning before. I haven't really finished it until now. So, and I started it in like 1991, or no, maybe a little later, 96. And then it sat around, and I just thought this needs some strange rhythm behind it, along with hum. I think hum. We might end up not having any guitar in hum at all. We might have no guitar in some of these. I don't know. But I'm planning on bringing Abe Vigoda to Iceland, and not, as yet unnamed, new beauty. Did I name her? I don't know. It's a girl, I think. Might not be a girl. May not prefer. So, yeah. Something in my eye. It's true. Something big in my eye, for sure. And I played a song called "Wakeful One" in the previous. That was that original, this early idea, which I'm really starting to like now. Let me just do it again. More practice. I make my way with offerings. Come try my beautiful bread. I make my way with offerings. Come see my beautiful world. And I can feel the world beneath my wheel, and I can see the world beneath my wheel, and I can feel the world beneath my wheel. And I can feel the song built in my head, and I can hear the song left in my head, and I can hear the song left in my head. I'm doing this double time for some reason. I make my way with wandering. Come share my beautiful road. I make my way wandering. Come see my beautiful view, and I can feel the world beneath my wheel. I can feel the world beneath my wheel. I can feel the world beneath my wheel. I can feel the world, the voices in my head, and I can feel the voices in my head, and I can feel the voices in my head. I make my way. Come try my beautiful bread. I make my way. Come see. How will I transport Abe? I know. United Breaks Guitars, indeed. I put that up. So, it's not United, it's Icelandair. And I am going to fight to bring it on board and put it in a closet. Failed your saving throw against falafels? Julia. A song for Julia, maybe. Oh boy, this is one I'm working. This is another cover. I don't know the lyrics to this. She lives in that house over there. Her world is outside it. Scrabbles in the earth with her fingers and her mouth. She's 5 years old. Together, with spiders in her pockets. She picks up her supplies and places them on the window in a row. Oh, oh, oh. One friend who lives next door. They're listening to the weather. He knows how many freckles she's got. She scratches his beard. Today is her birthday. They're smoking cigars. Saw a huge raven. It glided down the sky. She touched it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, is her birthday. They lie in bathtub, smoking cigars. Another cover that YouTube is going to probably hit me for. Don't do that. Crazy thing, Julia's going to Iceland too. But 1 week, like the day I leave, we might pass each other in the airport. If she's on Icelandair. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. Does anybody want to hear, let's see, anybody want to hear The Indestructible Man? I love playing new stuff, but I know that you guys like to hear stuff that you know. So I want to honor that idea, that thought. So if there's something you want me to play, if I can play it with this voice that may be affected by COVID or moderated by semi-COVID, vaccinated COVID, I don't know what this is. I cough occasionally. See, that's the thing. Play new sounds good. All right. The band's recording project is stalled. I'm sorry to say. We're gonna start it back up, but we just I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, we're having problems. Not the band. Everybody in the band is fine. And importantly, if you're in the Boston area, you have to come see us live. Come see us live. It's been a while. We're at First Church Belmont. They have like a whole concert venue in the back. It's not in a church. It's in a concert venue that's in the back of a church. And it's really beautiful. It's a great little space, great little stage. And Iceland may indeed inspire me. But yes, so that's Second Friday Concert Series. And I would love to see any or all of you. Of course, you all can't come. Some of you are far away. But if you're in town and you don't mind going to Belmont, with its, Belmont. It's like Cambridge, but more. Anyway, great venue. I'm really looking forward to playing with the guys. We get to kind of get subtle with the volume. It's going to be nice. So it's on bigego.com under our gigs. It's the ticket information. And I'd love to see you there. Lisa, wow, that's great. A lot of requests there. Jumblies, Hate Street. Hate Street. Let me do Hate Street. That's a cool song. Let me do that on the acoustic. I no longer walk down Hate Street. I can't stand to see the signs. It's like all the folks who live there, they kinda often lost their minds. And the trees that grow on Hate Street once were beautiful and green. Now the way is too foreboding. It all seems sinister to me. But I'm on my way to meet you. And I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. gotta find a kinder way. Gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the signs went up on Hate Street, saying not in our front yard, to the people who were moving in, I think they kind of took it hard. It seems the folks that live on Hate Street have grown uncharitably cruel, and their neighbors round the corner wish they wouldn't be so foolish. I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the homes went up on Hate Street, it went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then. We know neighborhoods have changed. Maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like Maine, where the neighbors can be neighborly, and we can walk that way again. But until then, I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. Somerville is like Cambridge, but extra. It's true. That is also true. Just extra, different extras. I'm gonna put this up. Yeah, I could do Charlie and Zoe. play this one though. This is a new one. This will be on the Jim's Biggie Go record. When we finally get it done. I think I better bring up the lyrics on it because I'm going to forget. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I can't find it. All right, well maybe I won't play it. Oh well, okay. It's funny, I've amassed these song ideas. I've never really finished. I really need to. I'll just see if I can remember it. All right, I'm not going to put you through this. I'm not going to try and guess. Let me play some. I know that one. Big water, big water. And da da da. Charlie and Zoe got away from the city, 'cause everyone there was making them nervous. They ran down the street, caught a boat down the river, and headed away for a faraway land. Charlie's a bit too enthusiastic, embarrasses Zoe continually. Zoe is vain, Charlie is spastic. The two on a boat on the somnambulant sea. Late at night, Charlie is singing, Charlie is singing way too loud. There's the problem. Seems like a quiet song, but I do a lot of yelling in it. Zoe looks up, the moon is sinking, the moon is sinking behind the cloud. Na na na, ooh, na na na, ooh, na na na, ooh, na na na. out away from the city, and they live in a farmhouse in a faraway land. The mice and the straw, the squirrel and sparrow, and no one is ever nervous at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. I hadn't thought. Sorry, I had Nate. Thank you, Nate. I hadn't thought about that, man. I hadn't thought either, obviously. Hey, Chuck. Way too loud is actually one of my favorite parts. I know. Well, I just can't do it. I just can't. Yeah. Right now, I can't do it because I got some tip of the vid. Tip of the vid to you. So I had this new song that I can't remember all the lyrics to. I'm stealing from it to do a different version of Jumblies. They went to sea in a sieve they did. In a sieve they went to sea. In spite of all their friends could say, on a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea. In a sieve they went to sea. And as the sieve spun round and round, and everyone cried, you'll all be drowned, they called aloud, our sieve ain't big, but we don't care a button, we don't care a fig. In a sieve we'll go to sea. In a sieve we'll go to sea. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea another sieve, to sea another sieve. Sailed away in a sieve they did, in a sieve they sailed so fast, with only a beautiful pea green pail tied with a ribbon by way of a sail to a small tobacco pipe mast, a small tobacco pipe mast. And everyone said who saw them go, oh, won't they soon be upset, you know, 'cause the sky is dark and the voyage is long, and happen what may, it's extremely wrong for a sieve to sail so fast. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea another sieve, to sea another sieve. Well, the water it soon came in, it did. The water it soon came in. So to keep them dry, they wrapped their feet in pinky paper, all folded neat, and they fastened it down with a pin. And they fastened it down with a pin. And they passed the night in a crockery jar, and each of them said, oh, how wise we are, though the sky be dark and the voyage be long. Yet never we would think we were rash or wrong. All around in our sieve we spin, whistled and warbled a moony song to the echoing sound of a coppery gong. In the shade of the mountains brown, in the shade of the mountains brown. Oh, Timbaloo, how happy we are, for we live in a sieve in a crockery jar, and all night long on a moonlight pail we sail away on a pea green sail in the shade of the mountains brown. Far and few are the lands where the jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. Well, they sailed to the western sea, they did, to a land all covered with trees. And they bought an owl and a useful cart, and a pound of rice, and a coppery tart, and a hive of silvery bees, and a hive of silvery bees. And they bought a pig and some green jackdaws, and a lovely monkey with lollipop paws, and 42 bottles of Ringbow Ree, and no end of Stilton cheese. And in 20 years they all came back, in 20 years or more. And everyone said how tall they've grown, for they've been to the lakes and the Torrible Zone, and the hills of the Chankly Bore, and the hills of the Chankly Bore. And they drank their health and they gave them a feast of dumplings made with beautiful yeast. And everyone said, if we only live, we too will go to sea in a sieve, to the hills of the Chankly Bore, to the hills of the Chankly Bore. Far and few are the lands where the jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve. Far and few are the lands where the jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, sea in a sieve. Oh, that's so sweet. I think you mean the Jumblies song. Cool. Down here. Interesting. That does make you predictable. Means you like that song, which is nice. I think I can do it. Hey. Hey. Definitely would like to do a hangout after this. I don't know how long. I did check with the fam. It's like, should I do this? Because, you know, you're all sick. And they were like, well, what are you going to do here for us? Nothing. So I started some pea soup going, and I split. I came here. This is my office, which is about 5 blocks away. where I live. Have anything else to tell you? Even though I am blue as sky, cobalt hue, and if the sun falls, I fall to the sea, seeking you. And if extinguished, I'd be happier than alone on fire and free. Would you still stay down here with me? Even if I had no eyes, had nobody to decay, the soul of me sinks like a stone till the veil is worn away. Tomorrow morning will be strong, will be what we need to be. Until then, stay down here with me. Icarus met with the gods after falling to the deep. Also did my ship of fools have its promises to keep. Will another lifeboat come to carry you back to Titan's home, to stay down here with me? Stay, stay. Stay, stay. Someone said the world will end and will return to infinity. Would you still stay down here? Stay, stay down here with me. Oh yeah, Whiteness. I remember that song. Hang on a sec. That one I think Abe Vigoda likes to play. It's very similar to Hum, but different chords change in a different way. Sorry, something stuck in my... There we go. Whew. Okay. Yes, my request here. Put up my request. Yeah. I got light skin, kind they call white. Something to do with Caucasian, and if you call me that, it's alright. But supremacy keeps making these rules about who is dangerous and about who gets killed and who. Sorry. I got light skin, kind they call white. Something to do with Caucasian, and if you call me that, it's alright. But supremacy keeps making these rules about who gets waved and who gets stopped and who gets killed at the traffic stop. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It doesn't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. I got light skin, that don't mean race. We all are only human, born with a different face. Supremacy keeps making these stories about who is lazy and who is hot and who is crazy and who is not. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Yeah. Got light skin, that don't mean race. We all are only human, each born with a different face. But supremacy keeps making things hazy. Cause we all got played in the early days by the people who marketed slavery. Yeah, it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. It's a pigmentation mutation. What? To produce more vitamin D. What is dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV? What you talking about? Don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Whiteness. Whiteness. Yeah, me too. I know. Can't wait for the studio version. I can't either. No, that one was okay. I don't know. Like, now I'm okay. It's very unpredictable. That's the thing. I don't know what's going on. Boy, the way Nirvana played. Songs that made the mosh pit craze. Guys went through a chin beard phase. Those were the days. And you knew what you wore then. Flannel shirts and Doc Martens. Mister, we could use a gal like Buffy Summers again. Didn't need no internet. The telephone was how we met. Or the party line. Have you gone to see Wayne's World yet? Those were the days. I just want to try the Indestructible Man again. I keep repeating it, but I'm just gonna play it for myself. I'm very into this song right now, and when I first write a song, I definitely need to play it a lot. I may need to scroll for the lyrics a little bit. And I keep forgetting the chords. The indestructible man is bathing naked in the fountain. 'Cause what does he care what other people think? Nobody can hurt him. The indestructible man has a beard down to his knees. Used to yank it out, but it's been centuries. His hair is wild, he combs it with his fingernails, which grow until he chews them with his indestructible teeth. And despite all the dangers in this world, I'm glad that I'm destructible. The indestructible man doesn't care about the war. He whistles walking barefoot through the minefield. People wave their hands and shout, but he just shrugs and sighs as the explosion throws him 30 feet in the air. The indestructible man can't let other people love him, 'cause he might love them back and they're destructible. Criminals or governments might threaten them with harm, and he would become their indestructible slave. And despite all the sickness in this world, I'm glad that I'm destructible. The indestructible man is spitting curses at the dogs. They're stinking up his favorite park for napping. He used to own a home, but then it quickly fell apart, and now he sleeps out under the indestructible stars. The indestructible man sometimes dreams of going home. He can love and hug and comb his hair, but he would be an ordinary nobody at home, and here he is, an indestructible man. And despite all the shortness of this life, I'm glad that I'm destructible. I'm glad that I'm destructible. I'm glad I am. Stress. do my semi-COVID version. I say semi because I haven't tested positive. I may test positive tomorrow. Who knows? And then all bets are off. Then we all have it. Well, my daughter Zoe doesn't have it. So, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We'll all move out and let Zoe take care of herself. She's got pea soup. Pea soup. You know? That's all you need. That's what's for dinner. Why is that so funny? I don't know. Oh, yeah, so I may not be able to do another one of these until I get back from Iceland. Maybe I can try and do one from Iceland. It wouldn't be on a Saturday, though. It might be in the middle of the week. So I will let you know about that. You're 7 days past apparent exposure and still no symptoms and testing negative. Right on, Julia. Good. Good. I mean, you know, right, exactly. It may just pass me by. I have no idea. But I've got something going on. You can hear it. I'm going to set up a little Zoomage here. And, boy, this is always awkward when I do this. I have to kind of set up a meeting and then come back. And it always takes a little too long, and I apologize. It's like I should have the meeting scheduled. Maybe I should schedule the meeting ahead of time, right? That would probably be a better idea. And then I could, like, just send it to you. But I didn't do that, so tough cookies. So I'm setting it up now, and I'm putting the link out there. I have to let you in. So if I don't recognize you, sorry. That's taking a sweet time here. I'll do one more song. I mean, the thing is, I think that very likely stress is a good closer. Right? Everybody okay with stress? Or Prince Charming? Which would you like? Here it goes. Here it is. Zen Zoom from Iceland. There is a place called the Black Chapel where I'm going to be recording. I will get out, though. I need to have some aquavit when I'm there. Aquavit just knocks me on my ass. Right out. Stress, right? Stress. I've done Prince Charming recently. I haven't done Stress recently. Stress is my hit, right? I will do whatever I can with it, given the circumstances. And then I will see if I can set up something from Iceland, like maybe a Wednesday evening, which would be very late for me, but I might be working late in the studio, so who knows? We'll see. I'll let you know. Keep your eyes peeled if you're on the mailing list. If you're not on the mailing list, bigego.com. We have a mailing list. Newsletters go out. It's, I'd like to build it back up again. It's got a little... It's a shadow of its former self. And y'all need to read my book. Seriously, you really need to. I'm reading like the latest. I'm reading a lot of science fiction. I'm doing a podcast called Funny Not Funny with Jim and Lionel. Funny Not Funny. Funny in quotes. Funny, not funny. With Jim and Lionel. And that's on all your popular podcasting. Well, it's not on Spotify because I hate Spotify, but I may put it up there because it doesn't really affect anything. But it's on Pocket Cast, and it's on Stitcher, and it's on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. And we have like 54 episodes done. And it's really fun. It's a fun little project. I've been reading a lot of science fiction. Sarah Elkins, who's here, was on the pod. Julia Tenney, who's here, was on the pod. Chuck, I want to come on the pod. I need to schedule that. And Amy Robinson has been on the pod. So it's like this Solo in Isolation is a feeder for guests for the Funny Not Funny podcast. And we do our best. We are a couple of white guys. But at least we know that. And we kind of know what that means. So that John Scalzi says it is playing the game of life on the lowest difficulty setting. So we're conscious of that. Little hetero cis white dudes playing life on easy. Here we go. addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. But it's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption, so when I get up, I just have one cup of coffee, and I like to have another cup of coffee with my breakfast. I'm on the way to work. I like to get a cup of coffee, like the kind of cup of coffee that you get with a donut. So if you never get the donut, I just have the cup of coffee. When I get to work, I like to have a cup of coffee because I like to have a coffee when I'm talking on the phone. It usually goes cold, and I need to get another cup of coffee, and it's lunch, and I have an espresso. Or an Americano, maybe. And when I get back, it's not morning anymore, so I have a Diet Cola and another Diet Cola, but then I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling pretty sharp, and I'm feeling pretty wired, and I'm getting things done. But right about 2, I get this little tiny migraine, and it starts by my eyes, and it moves to the back of my neck, and it moves to the bottom of my spine, but it doesn't get there till 5 or 6 o'clock, which is the end of the day. So I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine. Except when I have to work late. When I have to work late, which I usually do, I'm addicted to stress. That's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Ooh, I love to run, I love to play real hard, I love to steal little things from the grocery store, like a piece of bubble gum, or sometimes I just stick my thumb in a peach and I leave it there. I love to work, I love to run, I love to water ski, snowboard, jet ski, skydive, parasail, hang glide, rollerblade, mountain bike, bungee jump. I mean, I'd love to do these things if I ever had the time. I love to work, I love to work, I love to work out after work, I love to spend all the time with this woman that I'm seeing, so we never get time to spend together, so we call each other up and we talk about work. But what I think I really love is to get about myself on a little tiny island in the middle of the ocean with just me and a book and a cellular phone and a volleyball with some blood on it. And I'd eat and I'd drink and I'd run and I'd sleep and I wouldn't do nothing except swim. Although, you know, my iPhone doesn't work underwater. Where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot and the poison goes up to your brain and you die. And sand fleas, ooh yeah, sand fleas suck, and that's why not. Let's see, sand fleas, yuck. And I'd eat and I'd drink and I'd run and I'd sleep and I wouldn't do nothing except swim all day, except my beak in water. Sand fleas, yuck. But that's what I'd really love to do, just me by myself in the middle of the ocean, and that's what I really love to do more than anything else, except I probably hate it. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody. Thank you, everybody. This has been Jim Infantino, solo in isolation for reals this time. Everybody be well. Everybody have a good week. Everybody have a good weeks. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you from Iceland, where it will be dark, very dark. It's funny when you play a song 120 million times and then the brain is like, nope, we're not going through that again. We're going to take you off the path. We're going to knock you off that course. We're going to get you out of that rut. And I'm like, but those lyrics, where did those lyrics go? Where everybody's out to get me, but feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. All right, I'll see you out there.